All right, you should be rolling.
Really?
Rolling.
All right. You got that precept though?
Yeah, let me get back to Romans chapter 8.
Start off where you left off.
All right, we're going back to Romans chapter 8, verse 22. It says, "For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now, and not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body."
So we coming out here throughout the week, constantly fighting, constantly bearing our cross, constantly holding it, man, carrying that weight of that cross, man, no matter what it is, man. Every brother got, you know, certain things, certain problems, certain situations they going through, man. You know, you gotta understand too, brothers may be going through shit that they can't tell you about, man. That they gotta keep to themselves. And they just gotta bear it. Just gotta bear by themselves, man. There's certain things like that, you know. But we all bearing it, man. All right. We all going through our set afflictions, our set infirmities that the Lord has put on us.
Hey, but
go ahead.
Madness, straight fucking madness, dog. Just like that video the brother sent out the other day, man, which was a beautiful video, man. The brother talking about we all got our afflictions and the things we going through. All right, in the video, the brother had sent us a little clip. And he basically had a football player with another football player on his back, and he was supposed to be going, you know, 20 yards or whatever, but he was blindfolded, all right? So he couldn't really see the real condition of the fight, all right? But then he was trying to get down the field. Oh, but coach, it burns. He's like, I know it burned, but keep going, man. You got to give me all that you got, man. So yeah, you're going to have these afflictions and things like that going on, but what? You got to basically blindfold yourself from these certain types of things, these ailments or whatever, whatnot, and keep pushing, all right? Matter of fact, I might have to jump up a couple verses. This verse 18, it says, "For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us."
Yeah, because the glory is going to be so great that it's going to be like, man, like...
Why was we complaining?
Yeah, why was we complaining, you know? Everlasting glory? Come on. Because this is set for a point in time and it's going to end. But to have an everlasting life of pleasures, all right, and be in heaven, come on. That's not compared, man. And look, we young men, bro. Right. Come on.
And that's just like, hey, somebody went, they didn't repossess your bike, but they trying to give you a damn fighter jet or some crazy shit like that, you know, a chariot. Like, bro, get off my bike. Like, bro, you really want this comparably to this? You know, they kicking you out of your homeboy's house, living on the couch, when they trying to give you a whole subdivision. You know what I'm saying? One of these whole skyscraper, or not a skyscraper, but you know, a whole place to live at, man. You trying to cleave onto this small stuff, but wait. We should really be seeking the things that the Most High got for us, man. All right? But jumping back into Romans 8, jumping back down to verse 24, "For we are saved by hope, but the hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why doth he yet hope?"
Yeah, so we saved by hope, man. That's it. We only out here because of what I hope that, you know, the kingdom of heaven is going to come. I hope that I'm going to be saved. That's the only reason why we out here, bro. No other reason. Like we spoke earlier, we weren't guaranteed a seat on the chariot, man. The Heavenly Father didn't come down and say, oh, you gonna make it and you gonna make it. Just keep doing what you're supposed to do.
You want seat 26, you want seat 27?
Yeah.
We don't know.
No, man, we don't know, but we out here based off of hope, bro. Hope that the Lord is gonna come back and redeem us. Hope from everlasting rest. The scriptures say, labor now to enter into thy rest. So that's why we laboring. To enter into the rest of the Most High. Go ahead.
Verse 26, or verse 25, but if we hope for that which we see not, then we do with patience wait for it.
God. So we hoping for what we see not. And with patience, we waiting for it, man. Right?
This is what you want to pull out, verse 26. "Likewise, the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities, for we know not what we should pray for as we ought. But the Spirit itself maketh intercession for us with groaning which cannot be uttered."
Yeah, so the Spirit speaking for us, bro. Like whatever hell you catching, and it's just like sometimes you just like you don't even want to even speak on it. You just like, oh, like that's your spirit. Your spirit just gonna cry out to the Most High, bro. The Most High hear our spirit. Like we vexed right now.
He know.
And he know, because with the Spirit just crying out. Because why? Hey, I got to bring out that example. Give me Jonah 1. You know what I'm talking about. I cried in mine affliction out of the belly of hell. Right? Give me that in Jonah, man. Because we constantly being afflicted. And I always like to remember that, yo, Akim, I always remember when you in this truth, bro, you know, something I always gotta remember, like, yo, we in hell. This is hell right here. How your parents always told you, yo, when you die, you can go to hell and burn forever. Hey, you've been living in hell your whole life, man. We here, right? We're living in it, right? We're living in it right now. Ain't no fucking red man at the devil at the bottom of the earth with a pitchfork and a fucking triton to stick you in your ass, man. You know, we're living in it right now. Okay? Think about it. You can get a disease, right? That you can get forever. And Esau eat him, he not gonna put the cure out for you. That's hell. What they say, hell is suffering forever. You living in hell right now. You subject to payments. Yo, as soon as you get paid, your whole check go to Esau eat him. And that's gonna be a continuous thing till you die. Till you in the 6 feet under the ground, man. We in hell right now, bro. So don't expect for shit to get better. Oh, man, I know one day I'm gonna get a better job, or I'm gonna get a nicer car, or I'm gonna get a bigger house. Don't expect that kind of shit. Because that's not the place for us to receive that. Yeah, it's not our place, man. Alright? When I see Esau eat them in Teslas and nice classic old cars, you know, Jake in the cars and shit, you see Esau and old ass Ferraris, vintage Ferraris and shit, man. Old shit that costs like $1.2 million and shit, man. Like, yo, this is kingdom. This is his heaven. Go ahead, Art. You got it?
What you want? Jonah what? I have my 2 and 1?
I cried in my affliction.
Yeah. This is Jonah chapter 2, verse, let's start at verse 1. Then Jonah prayed unto Yahweh his power out of the fish's belly, and said, yep. I cried by reason of my affliction unto Yahweh, and he heard me. Yep. Out of the belly of hell cried I, and thou heardest my voice. God, so hell is affliction to the body, man. All right? Being afflicted to the body. So what? Our body is being afflicted. So what? Our spirit is crying out. That's how you torment the spirit. You got to put it inside of a house. So our spirit is being tormented right now. We're being afflicted. Our spirit is being afflicted. That's why it's crying out, because it's in a shell. Like I explained to the brother, when, you know, we always learn when you get cut or something, you touch something that's hot, you get electric signals sent to your brain to say, hey, move from that, right? We all learned that in school. Oh shit, don't touch, it's hot. But that's just electric signals sent to your brain, which is where your spirit dwells at. So all this stuff that's happening, you gotta wake up 4 in the morning to go to work. The woman giving you hell. You ain't got enough money. All that is affliction to you, man. You know? So we being afflicted every day. Go ahead. Read this again.
What's that?
Why? Yeah. How long? No, that was you reading?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can hold that. He was at it.
This is Jonah chapter 2, verse 2.
No, back in Romans.
Romans.
Yeah, read the last precept again.
Got you. This is Romans 8 and 26. Likewise, the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities, for we know not what we should pray for as we ought. But the Spirit itself maketh intercession for us with groaning which cannot be uttered.
Yeah, because what? We being afflicted. And you know, brothers get to the point where they don't even complain no more. They just like, sometimes you don't even want to call a brother like, and like, why I'm finna call you and you got shit you going through, and like yo, like just deal with it. This brother got shit too. Not saying don't call brother, because brothers, the scripture say comfort one another with these words. But sometimes you just be like, yo, some shit you just gotta deal with. You just gotta deal with it. That brother going through something, I'm going through something. We all going through shit, man. All right? You don't want to be that one that always just complaining about everything you're going through, because we all going through something, you know? So the Spirit making intercessions for us and groaning unto the Most High in words we can't speak. Because I can sit here and say, Lord, I'm so tired, Baba Gashah, come save me. Like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of waking up 4 a.m. in the morning to go to work. I'm tired of my boss being on my ass. I hate my job. You know? I hate that Esau Edom is pulling me over on the side of the road, giving me a ticket. I come back to my car, I got a parking ticket. I hate that I'm being taxed on everything I purchase. I hate that they taking taxes out of my check. You know, we can sit here and complain about all these things, but when we go to sleep, the things that we can't utter, the Spirit is crying out to the Most High, man. All right, and that's who the Most High is hearing. Those whose spirit is groaning and crying unto him, sighing and crying, bro. You know, going through all this bullshit. That was it on that, right?
Yep.
That's what I wanted. Give me that,
Habakkuk chapter 1 and verse 2. O Lord Yahweh, how long shall I cry, and thou wilt not hear?
Yeah, so even, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, Lord, begging the Lord, like, Baba Gashad, come on. Like, you know, we crying like, Lord, Baba Gashad, please come save us. Every time, I've always mixed that within my prayers. Baba Gashad, Lord, please come get us. Make our days shorter. You know? That's something I always mix in there.
That might even be the only prayer that you say, because everything else is encapsulated in that, man.
Yeah.
Get us up out of here. We ain't got to worry about other bullshit we got going on, man.
Yeah, fuck saying, oh, Baba Gashad, may I get a better car so, you know, the oil stop leaking or some shit. No, if he come up and get us out of here,
right,
it won't need for a better car. It
Well,
won't need for
a
a raise.
Right.
I need a raise so I can pay my bills, you know, so I can have enough money to pay my bills. Well, if you just say, hey, make our day shorter, Baba Gashad, come get us, you know,
we'll be in the kingdom already.
we'll be in the kingdom, man. We won't need for Esau to give you pennies or a raise, man. Because we'll be out of here, man. Okay? We're not saying don't ask for that. Yo, if you need money on something, ask the Lord. You know, He provide for you. But, you know, just saying, you know.
Don't ask for a band-aid, man. Ask to be cured, man.
Yeah.
Don't ask for that temporary fix. Ask for the full fix, man.
Ultimately. Because if you in that spirit, Lord, Baba Gashad, please come get us, He will add on to you the rest of those things. Because He know you need it. Right? He gonna help you out. And going back to that scripture, it said that we know not what sometimes we should pray for. Right?
The water.
So I'm good. The Spirit's already making intercession for us, man. Because sometimes we don't even know what we should pray for, man. You just poop. Sometimes you just go home and just fall out and just go to sleep, man. Give me a little rest when I wake up and be a little better, man. Let me sleep it off a little bit. You know?
Hey, real quick, that's in the curses, man. You gonna be astonished from the things you see. You gonna say to the Most High it was noon, and then at noon you say to the Most High it was even. You know what I'm saying? Like when you at work, you just waiting on the day to work to get over with, man. You know what I'm saying? And when you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh fuck, give me a little bit more time, man. You just want the days to pass by, man, and get up out of this here hell. But I got a quick precept in the book of Jude, 1 and 5. I will therefore put you in remembrance, though you once knew this. This is the book of Jude, chapter 1, verse 5 and 6. I will therefore put you in remembrance, though you once knew this, how that the Lord, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterwards destroyed them that believe not.
Alright, so Jude said, I will once put you in remembrance, though you already knew this, man. Alright, go ahead.
Verse 6, and the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, have you reserved in everlasting chains under darkness.
And Lord, will we be part of that number? That would be considered us, bro. No?
But going back into how we groaning and everything like that, man, we in these chains of hell right now, man. Chains of darkness until, like we read in Micah, we in this place because we sinned against the Most High. So we in our prison, man. All right, until we get there. But what? We groaning just like 2/3 is groaning to get up out of this place, man. We tired of being here, man. All right, and even the things that we don't mention and say or whatever, whatnot about our infirmities, man, the Spirit still pray for those things, man. You know?
Our spirit wants to be lucid, you know? We want to get out this unworthy vessel, you know? Because this is where we get tormented. This is how Satan fucks with us, you know, it's because of this flesh.
Yep.
That's the reason why we have these wicked desires and stuff like that, is because of this vessel. You know? It's torture. We want to do righteous, but we can't.
Right.
There's these vessels, you know, that's torture, you know?
You want to just serve the Most High all day long, but you can't, man.
That's
you know what I mean?
7.
Yeah.
You know?
Let me just finish this here off. It says, and the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, have he reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day. All right, and that's where we at right now, man. We still groaning, all right, to be taken up out of this here body, man, to get the redemption of this here body, man. All right, to be put back in our first estate, man. to go and live the life we were supposed to live, man. Live as the sons of God, man. Like Psalms 82:6, man. You're all the sons of the Most High. You're all God's. I've said you're all the children of the Most High, but you're gonna die like men, man. All right, we tired of being in this here state, man. Being servants on this damn earth, man. We supposed to be ruling over all these things, man. And plus, the Lord has opened up our minds to see, as the righteous are supposed to see anyway, man. So we know that we ain't supposed to be ruled over by our women, by these Edomites, homosexuals, or any of these damn people, man. We the real heirs of this here earth, man. We supposed to be ruling over everybody else, man. They should be in subjection unto us, into righteousness. All right?
You know? So, hey, going back to Ezekiel 9, man, mark them that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Okay? And we sighing and crying, man. Now, if you ain't sighing and crying, man, I don't know what to say to you, bro.
It's not wise. It's not wise. The scripture said, "Wise man, how does it say? Wise man cried out in oppression." Roughly paraphrasing. Oppression make a wise man mad. Surely oppression make a wise man mad. So what's the opposite of that, man? You being oppressed, but you love this shit, man. Oh, we love Donald Trump, but he fucking your whole shit up, man. Oh, we love America. Y'all hate America? Who is destroying you, your children, and your generations, man? It's not China that's destroying you. China didn't make your mama a crackhead, man. China didn't make your daughter go out there and sell her box on the side of the road and shit like that, man. China didn't make your son become a drug dealer, get shot down by the police out here, man. It's this place here, Babylon, man. But you cleave unto this here place, man. You love this here place, man. All right, so obviously you're not wise to, because you what? You love this oppression, man. All right, you don't even try to cry out in this here oppression. Oh, this is how it is. This is how it's gonna always be, man. Stop complaining about it, man. It's just how it is, what it is, man. But this is how things keep thriving, man. You got a little bit of leaven, and oh fuck it, man. We ain't gonna worry about it. All right, just to consume the whole damn lump, man. Then your ass is really just wallowing and just the mire, man. Everything's all tainted at this point, man.
Until it directly affects them.
Right.
Right. To Esau, pull them out of their car by their damn ear and put a boot on their neck, and then when it directly affects them, then that's when it's a problem. You know. But when they see it here and there, they turn a blind eye to it, like it's not there. All right. Or they get used to it. No, you don't have to accept that shit, man. All right. Read that again, Brother Kishore.
It's Habakkuk chapter 1 and verse 2. O Lord Yahweh, how long shall I cry, and thou wilt not hear? Even cry out unto thee of violence, and thou wilt not save. Why doest thou shew me iniquity, and cause me to behold grievance? For spoiling and violence are before me, and there are that raise up strife and contention.
Yeah, so the point was, there's example, man. Like the prophets are crying out, like, Lord, you know, how long, is this gonna take place? And that's what all the prophets always ask, man. Without at this time restore the kingdom unto Israel. All right. Even Ezra's acts, 2nd Ezra 6, like around 15th verse. He said, they that rule over us, how long shall this be?
Yep.
Right? The prophets always ask that, Lord, how long are we going to endure this, man? You know? But we got to wait, man. We got to hold on. We got to hold fast. But now, being woken up and being risen, we see that the Lord has given us the knowledge, wisdom, and understand to know that we're living in the times of Israel to be restored, man. All right? We see the signs coming. So yeah, now it's just the point of just holding on, holding fast, man, hanging tight until the Lord actually comes through and deliver unto us the things that he said he would, man. All right? That takes faith. Okay? So we got to wait, man. You got that?
Yep. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6. I'm going to start at verse... let me get to the point, 57 and 58. And now, O Yahweh, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to lord over us and to devour us.
Yep. So these heathen, when you go back to what Isaiah 40, where it say they are as nothing.
Yeah.
You know.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to just read up a little bit.
Up, yeah, it told you that. Like,
it's the same thing.
They are nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's the precept to that.
Yep.
All right. These people that you don't care nothing about, that you
less
know
than spittle.
that's pretty much less than spittle, less than nothing. They ruling over us. How long shall this be? Go ahead.
Hey, and really, the scriptures say they're counted as nothing, yea, even less than nothing. So they ain't less than nothing. It says, let me go up to verse 54. And after these, Adam also, who thou madest Lord over all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people whom thou hast chosen.
Yep.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Yahweh, because thou hast made the world for our sake.
So the Lord made this current world for our sake. But when you read the scriptures, it say, I have seen princes as servants.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and servants are sent upon horses. Okay? The Lord's made all these things for us, but how come we at the bottom, man? All right? Esau, Edom is ruling over everything, man. You know, Esau, what? When them Asian women come over here, what they get them? The Edomite man. The people that live down underneath you, what she got? Esau, Elam with Esau, right? Like, damn, like this, you know, you carnal, you don't know shit. You just like praising the so-called white man, like, damn, man, he got everything. And that's how most of our people look at the so-called white man. Like, oh, man, hey, that's the white man.
If I may add, my grandma used to make me mad growing up because she used to watch the Christian Network, and she'd always say, them guys, children over there, we got to send them some money. I used to hate that growing up.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get $2 from her though, but she'll send them $30, $40 every.
You know?
Yeah.
That's how it is, bro. You know, but we see that, hey, the Lord, hey, as we read Isaiah 50, your iniquities have separated you. All right? From that. Okay? So that's why these people are ruling over you. That's why Esau, Edom got every fucking thing, man. The scriptures say, envy not the wicked.
Right.
So that's why we don't envy them. I mean, sometimes we be like, damn. But you know, that's the flesh. But then you sit back and be like, hey, this is kingdom.
Yeah.
It's rightfully so. Because what? It's going to be all taken from him.
Right.
So I don't get mad at it no more. I'll be like, okay, Esau, Edom, he got it. All the women flocking to him. You know, when them heathen women come over there, they what? Get you an Edomite. Even them Benjaminites and shit down there.
I just saw
Go up there.
I just saw a gorgeous stallion walk with an Edomite.
Go up there and get you a white man. That's the standard. Bring your white man home. Amongst the northern kingdom.
Yep.
Bring your white man home.
You remember St. Pete?
Yeah.
You were cursing him out here, laughing like, come on, I said, the only reason why she with you because you ruling over us.
Bring your white man.
He felt bad.
Take a white man home. That's a blessing.
Yeah.
Bring a nigga home.
That's a curse.
Yeah, that nigga gotta sit outside. That nigga can't even come in your house.
No, know him.
You know? Like, come on, man. You know, but that's just how it is. More on that?
Yeah. Verse 56. As for the other people which also came of Adam, thou hast said they are nothing but like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Yep.
And now, O Yahweh, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to lord over us and to devour us.
Yep. So they begin to lord over us. Not only are they lording over us, like I can see if they got over us, but then shit, once they got that power, they devouring us. They destroying us, man. You know, like, damn. And it ain't nothing we can do. That, like, come on, man. You know? You got grown-ass men walking around here in a
like fairies and shit,
in a tutu. Like, come on, bro. Get that shit on camera, brother.
Hey, we can't be vexed. It's a tail, though.
Hey,
Right.
but still, you a grown-ass dude walking around with a tail.
Now, hold on. You a human. You ain't got no tail, goddammit.
But that'll be the first one. But that'll be the first one to die in the race wars, though. They'll get eliminated easily unless they take the chip.
It's a tail. Like, that's even better. Like, you a grown-ass man.
And let's have a grown-ass man conversation. It's a tail. Like, you know and I know. We all know the human beings that got tails like that,
All the tail
motherfucker.
the man has is his rod.
God, that's it. You know? Go ahead.
Let me finish off. I got 2 more verses. Verse 58. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, thy fervent lover, are given into their hand.
We thy people, thy only begotten, thy fervent lover. Imagine how the Lord felt, like fervent lover, like, this is my woman. I will give unto you everything, man. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 59. If the world now be made for our sake, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure?
How long shall this endure? You know, how long we gonna endure this, man? Esau, Edom rolling over, man. All right, to the point where Jake just Jake just hand in hand with him. You know?
Lost on the road.
Let's just hold hands. Like, no, man. Come stand on this side. Give me that in Thessalonians, Baba Kasha. Those that are troubled, come rest with us. Baba Kasha. Right? No, come stand on this side, man. Don't give up the fight. Cause that's why Jake give up the fight, man. They don't have a vision.
Hey,
okay?
Like you said, he'd rather be with Esau. But if you look at where he at, he not troubled because he had peace by being hand in hand with the wicked.
God.
So this word not for him. That's why he kept walking.
They don't see that, hey, that one day, hey, man, they gonna go down. Okay, you tell Jake that, so you know, so-called white man going down.
Who gonna rule next? That's how they gonna look at it. You ain't ruling.
Yeah. Like, we got next. Right?
Yeah.
We up next, man. Okay? And they won't believe that. Because why? You gotta understand, they don't believe in the Most High. There's a divine intervention, man. There's no way in hell the so-called white man was able to come into the power that he was able to without the Most High having a hand in it. When Alexander the Greek was conquering the whole known world at that time, who do you think was with him? The Most High prophesied that he would do those things.
He told him that.
Before he was even born.
You read out of 2nd Ezra 6, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Ezra was asking how come we don't have a portion of the earth? Well, the Lord told you. Job 9:24. I gave the earth to Esau because you want to be like him. I'm gonna allow him to rule over you. And you're gonna see what it's like to not be my people. Lo and behold.
Go ahead.
Con. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 7. I'm starting verse 6 with the Spirit. It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And to you who are troubled, rest with us.
So it said what? They come lords over us and they devoured us. So the Lord said it's a righteous thing to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Okay? So those that are troubled, rest with us, man. Okay? Come rest with us, man. Don't take hand in hand with the so-called white man and just bow down and just give up the fight. But you gotta have faith to come on this side, though. You gotta have faith. Because the stuff we tell you, if you don't believe that it's gonna happen, you ain't gonna stay with us. So that's really what we going off of, faith, bro. Faith is our power, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Con. And it reads, verse 7, 2 Thessalonians 1 and 7, and to you who are troubled, rest with us when Yahweh shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels.
Yeah, with his mighty angels. Yahweh Shai coming with the host of heavens, man. 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter. All right? And that big so-called UFO was a chariot of Israel, man. All right? The father's ship cracking the clouds, man. Coming with the host of heavens. Michael and the archangel, man. Coming with his host, man. Okay? That's what we looking, man. It's not a coincidence that they just put UFO trackers on airplanes. Okay? Because they know. And some of the stuff they seeing, they're not showing us every UFO sighting they see, man. You think they actually showing us every video of every... No, they're not. They let that shit come out, little bit by little bit. You know?
If I can elaborate, there was a forgot the name of this astronaut, but this astronaut said that there was not a moment when they was in the International Space Station where they did not see a UFO. They said there was never a moment where they did not see one, but it's all classified. They don't want you to know that there's a force out there greater than Esau. So Esau would try and put it under wraps. But hey, the cat's out of the bag now. There are numerous sightings all over the world, but if you ever want information, you have to go to websites that's outside the country, but they're not going to display it here in America.
All right, we're going to get Jeremiah.
St. Elmo actually was a chariot that guided Cristobal Colon down in Hispaniola. All right, that was written in one of his diaries. St. Elmo is what they call that. Bright light, but it was actually a chariot that guided him.
Go ahead.
Con, this is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 24. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon.
Yep, so the Lord has laid a snare for America, man.
That's right.
Okay? You got Turkey just purchased the S-400. It's over there.
Just got the delivery of it.
They got delivery.
They got it delivered.
They got delivery of the S-400 system, which the U.S. strictly commanded them not to get. So what? What U.S. finna go do airstrikes over there now?
They ain't gonna be taking them damn planes over there.
They gonna get shot out. That little F-35, what is that shit gonna get shot right out of the sky, man? They know not to fuck with the S-400, man.
Now they gotta try to find a way to go get their nuclear arsenal from out of Turkey, man.
Yeah.
They gotta go over there like, you know, we was talking all that shit, but we wanna get our nukes back, please. You know what I'm saying? We wanna get our bombers up out of here, please, but we ain't. Nah, man.
No.
Bring your bring your ass over here now if you want to. We got this S-400, bro. It's on.
Yeah.
You gonna bring them F-35s if you want to.
Cause that's really what they do. Airstrikes and predator drones.
Yep. And a lot of it's launched from either Germany or from Turkey.
So if they got an S-400 over there, man, they invincible.
Yeah.
The U.S. can't do shit with that.
And on top of that, Turkey has the United States fighters that they sold them, so they can reverse engineer those fighters as well if they wanted to.
They got parts.
Yeah, they got parts.
Well, they help create the parts and all that.
Yeah, they create the parts. That's part of the F-35.
The cockpit, landing gear, and other weapon components and stuff like that.
Yep.
Now they just got an S-400, and them shits come equipped with Russian soldiers.
Yep. The experts on how to use it and repair it and operate it.
Turkish soldiers not gonna be operating. They're gonna be Russian soldiers.
Well, actually, they teach them
operate. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it takes a while to be able to teach them on how to use it.
That's why Russia is over in Venezuela. All right, going back to that old air defense system they've been sold them a long time ago. To repair it, you know, it was years in the making, and they had to come over and actually do the repairs on it. But now it's the time for them to so-called do it.
And they could be dropping something off. Oh, that's why they sent that bomber over there a couple months ago down in Venezuela as a display of that. Okay.
Well, they had the so-called crew to go work on. I think they got an S-300, an S-125 system, like the brother going into.
But they can fix it.
Yeah, what they're going into. If you need it repaired, you don't just go and take it to, like, you don't go and take it forward to the local mechanic down the block. You got to bring it to an authorized Ford dealer or BMW. You got to bring it to an authorized BMW dealership. You see, you can't just take this anywhere to go get it fixed. You know, you go get a Rolls Royce or a Bentley or something. You can't take that to the Ford dealership or Ray down the block.
To the manufacturer.
You got to go take it to the manufacturer. They're going to go in and take care of it.
You can't take it to your uncle in the hood in the alley and give him a six-pack and tell him to fix on his S-400.
Oh, they're going to open it up and they're like, we don't know anything about this. We don't know how to, you know, like BMW, they got certain tools and certain parts. They don't have regular size nuts and bolts in their cars. You got to go to them to get the certain tool. Same way with this S-400 system or the Russian-made systems and stuff like that. They do it that way, so they're always included in this scenario, man. You're not going to just buy the weapons from us and not depend on us to help you set them up.
Yeah, what he has done.
Well, ultimately, what you see the sign here, 12 tribes of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, are the biblical Israelites of the Bible. That's pretty much the main thing of what we come out here to warn our people. I don't know if you're familiar with the Bible, or...
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Moses delivered the children of Israel out of Egypt, ancient Egypt, all right? And this would be the modern day Egypt. So the Lord has gathered us here today, all right, to deliver us out of this modern day captivity. Because how do we get over here to America, right? On the back, well, matter of fact, on the back of this. This is how we got over here. You know, we didn't come here on a cruise ship. All right, we came over here in captivity. So this is the land of our captivity. Somebody want to get Baruch 2 and 30? All right?
I got it. You got it?
Yeah. Because we can't, this is the land of our captivity, man. This is what we were made to serve bondage. Now, the reason why we bringing that out is because for us going to bondage, that was Bible prophecy. All right? That was prophesied in the Bible that we would come over here in slavery upon these ships. All right? But you got to go. But anyways, go look it up. Hebrew Israelite. You're Israelite. If you're so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, this is your true identity. All right? But anyways, edification.
Baruch 2 and 30?
Yeah.
Baruch 2 and 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people.
Yep.
But in the land of their captivities.
But in the land of our captivity, like I said, that's how we got over here, man. In the land of our captivity, go ahead.
They shall remember themselves.
We shall remember ourselves. In the land of our captivity, that's what we done. That's prophecy, man. In the land of their captivity, they shall remember themselves. Go ahead.
And shall know that I am the Lord their God.
Yep.
For I give them an heart and ears to hear.
Yep.
And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity.
And that's what we doing.
Right.
Call hello, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, praise him in the land of our, that's prophecy, bro.
Right.
You know? Because there was a point in time where we didn't know the name of the Most High. We didn't know who we were. But we clearly living in a time of prophecy. Go ahead.
And think upon my name.
Yep.
And return from their stiff neck.
Yep, and turn from our stiff neck, man. Yo, up, man, you going off, brother. Like, yo, like we ain't supposed to do that. Right? And we turn from our stiff neck ways. There's a point in time, like, yo, only God can judge me. You know, we do what we want to do, man.
And we said that in Egypt. We want to talk to the Most High.
Yeah.
You say only God can judge me. You really want that judgment?
But now a brother can step down on you and be like, yo, that's off. Because why? We ain't stiff-necked no more. Okay? Go ahead.
And return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds.
Come.
But they shall remember the way of their fathers,
and we
which
remember
sinned
the way of
before the
our
Lord.
fathers. Because we read the scriptures and like, damn, we was going to hell off. And they was worshiping Tammuz and slaughtered pork on the altar. You know, like, damn, boy, we went the hell off, man.
Desecrated the temple.
Yeah.
Everything. Profaned the Sabbaths. They forced our women not to circumcise our children. All kind of heinous acts, man.
God. That's it on that?
Yeah, let's see a little bit more.
Go ahead.
And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it.
So going back to that covenant, bring them to the land of our fathers. Go ahead.
And I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished.
So that's going back to Deuteronomy 28, 16 through 68. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to be 1 through 14, we're going to be increased, man. Yeah. All right? Everything we touch, man, just going to blossom, man. Gold. Turn to gold. Okay? And he even said that for brass, I will give thee silver. For silver, I will give thee gold. And that's a representation of like everything.
Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Everything going to be increased.
Or everything you can think of, you gonna get that plus some more.
Yeah, you know, you want gold? Well, I got some shit that's better than gold. Yeah. I'm gonna give you.
Hey, I have an element that's out of this solar system.
Yeah. You know?
You just want one righteous woman. I'm about to give you a plethora of righteous women, you know, in righteousness, man. Or you just want a small little apartment, you want your bills paid. I'm about to give you a whole land mass, man. And servants to till the ground, man.
Lights on. I'm gonna give you a new body to where you become light.
Yeah. You can't even fathom what I'm trying to give you.
And look at Solomon, man. Solomon down there had gold everything. In his Freedom and Kings, how he built it. You know, he even tell you that in Ecclesiastes. All the wondrous things he did, he said, I was, you know, far greater than any king before me. Like he said, I built pools, I planted vineyards. Solomon saying, I did all of this, man. All right? Solomon was great, but what? We gonna be greater than the greater than Solomon.
Than John the Baptist, man, and Solomon.
You know?
Because Yahushua said we're gonna be greater, we're gonna do greater things than him, but we know that Solomon was Yahushua. What can we possibly do greater than you, Yahushua?
Con.
Created everything.
Con. This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 24. What? I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon. Yep. And thou was not aware.
And you weren't aware. Because why? They thought that they was going to go into the Middle East. Huh? Jeremiah 50:24. But they thought they was going to go in the Middle East and just take over everything. Iran is next, all right? But look, bro, you can clearly see they tried to go into Syria, Venezuela, the shit didn't work. Can't you see that the Lord is taking a transition of power? He's taking the power from you.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah, because there was a time where, bro, they can go and invade a country and
it's over.
It's over with. Like, yeah, they done.
But not them same countries like, hey, hold on, we as strong as you.
Let the weak say I'm strong.
Hey, hold on, wait a minute. We got nukes too, so you can't just run up in here.
Yep. Which is why all those nations are seeking that S-400.
I was just gonna say, what country is the one that's intervening in all these other places that's turning America back away, man? It's when Russia show up, man. Yep. They was over there dominating in Syria until Russia came over there like, all right, fuck it, we're gonna drop an S-300 over here. You don't hear about Syria no more. Nope. You know what I'm saying? Now they over there talking about Venezuela and how they trying to go in there. Yep. As soon as Russia go over there with the S-300s, you don't hear about that shit no more, bro.
You're right, because you know what? Right, at first he kept fucking with Assad.
Yep.
Then after that, after Russia intervened, obliterated the whole ISIS or whatever
Yep.
Taliban was, and you don't hear anything about them anymore.
Right.
Then he tried to go over to Iran. Iran like, we ain't having that over here.
Yep.
They even tried to initiate a war by planting a bomb on a tanker, and everybody around the world like, Babylon. Come on, man, y'all know better. What you trying to do? Even France said, America, we don't want nothing to do with your battle with them other countries. America don't have any more allies anymore.
Yep.
They done for.
Now they all jumping over to that Russian side too, man.
Hey, that's why I say the least of the flock shall draw them out, because everybody done already seen the bullshit of America, how they try to declare war. So what Israel gonna have to get them into this third world war by striking Iran. Remember your boy Netanyahu? All right. He said that Iran is reaching the deadline. Like, we need to strike them. So Israel is gonna strike them, bro. Iran gonna retaliate, which is gonna draw America.
And it's gonna draw Russia too. They got much money in China.
Well,
and they go back to the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Go ahead,
I was gonna say, Iran has a kind of like a treaty, like NATO has a treaty with their NATO allies. If one of us get attacked, we all gotta come to y'all safety.
Exactly.
Iran has got the same thing with Russia, man. So Russia's not letting none of that happen, man. So you can bet your bottom dollar America's not gonna just roll through Iran like they want to, man. This is why they're trying to propagandize the whole world and believing that we need to get everybody to go up over on Iran.
Yep.
Iran not a small toy to be fucking with to begin with. And second of all, they back with Russia over there. Russia's like, yo, no, hold up. We get money over here in the Strait of Hormuz, man. We move energy through this sector over here, man. You're not gonna disrupt our money like that. You ain't stopping us from eating over here, man.
That's a part of that snare. You got EU nations doing a business with Iran.
In Russia.
Yep. You know?
What they're doing, they're eliminating America out of the whole mix. And see, their people back in their homeland is trying to go against America, but they want to stay here in America.
Yep.
America's they're not your allies, they're your enemies.
Yeah, they're gonna get their ass burned up.
They're gonna get burned up anyway. The daughter might get saved.
But this is the little thing where we always get that from global warfare. We're going to take out 7 countries in 5 years. Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Iran. And Iran is last on the list. That's why they're trying to promote that war. You can see the Lord is stopping all that, man. All right?
And that's according to what? Esau's so-called prophecies that he set forth with his agenda back in the days, man. I believe that was before 9/11 that came out. Before that whole situation happened, they had planned that, man.
Yep. Read that. Go ahead, continue.
Jeremiah 50 verse 24. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon.
Yep. See, that's how. Hey, that's that snare. Put that bait out there. Put Iran out there. That's that snare. Do they pride? They can go in there, lay the snare for thee, man, and we're gonna get caught, man. Go ahead.
And it reads, and thou wast not aware.
You weren't aware. Go ahead.
And thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Yep.
Yahweh Bashim Yahushai hath opened his armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
So the Lord is going to open his army and bring forth the weapons of his indignation, man. Which are going to be those thermonuclear weapons, man. Okay? As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. America only one that released an atomic bomb on somebody, man.
Yep.
And they did that shit as an experiment, man.
Yep.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Okay? Just to see that, we just want to see what this shit gonna do. It's crazy. Right? Now we dealing with nuclear weapons, man. Okay? Shit is hotter than the sun, man.
Hey, when they first was testing them things, man, they didn't know if the chemical reaction would ever stop, man. So they was really like, yo, once we put this bitch up in the atmosphere, it's gonna create a chain reaction and just keep going. They don't really know if they can stop it. So they tested some shit that they could have literally blew up the whole earth with the first bomb, man. Yep. Then they, let's try to blow up the moon, see if we can blow the moon up. For what, man?
Sounds like a freaking idiot, bro. Same thing with what happened in Nagasaki and Hiroshima. To this day, they still have high levels of radiation. They can't even grow food over there.
Kids coming out, deformed and shit.
Yep.
You know?
Well, shit, hey, wait a minute. One of the ways they try to get rid of this damn uranium is they got this shit in the damn bullets now. All right, this is some fucked up shit. They did this over in Iraq, man. They had uranium depleted bullets, and they was over there shooting up people over there. But you don't even gotta shoot nobody, man. You just shoot a bullet into the hole of the wall, man, and that wall got uranium in it now. You walk past the wall 2, 3, 4, 5 years later, your ass is getting affected by it, man.
Even the gunpowder. Whenever they fire their rifles over there, that gunpowder also has uranium in it, and those soldiers they inhaled that, and and they come back and their minds all messed up. But then the same soldiers that joined the police department and shoot up all our people. Yep.
Go ahead.
And it reads, Jeremiah 50:25, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai hath opened his armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
God.
For this is the work of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai of hosts, in the land of the Chaldeans.
Yep, in the land of Chaldeans. That's Babylon, man. But this is what the work of the Lord is going to be, the land of Chaldeans, man. To hit this place with missiles. Okay? And to utterly burn it. Go ahead.
Come against her from the uttermost border, open her storehouses.
The uttermost border, that's Russia. Yeah. All right? Because remember, once again, modern day Babylon, all right, will be over there in Iraq. And north of that will be Russia. Go ahead.
Khan, it says, open her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly.
And destroy her utterly. That's what the Most High is saying. You know, for all you extra sensitive homos out there, man, the Most High is saying he's going to destroy her utterly. Go ahead.
Hey, what kind of weapon do they have that can destroy utterly, man? Even after they knock down a building or whatever else, what taints the air that you breathe down after this weapon is being detonated, man? What taints the water that you have to drink afterwards after it's detonated, man? What kind of weapon can you drop on the earth that even if you don't get hit by the weapon, you come back a week later, you go into that same area, you'll wind up dying anyway, man? That's right. That's the Lord's weapons of his indignation, man. That's those thermonuclear missiles he talk about, man. From one landmass to a whole nother landmass. He said from thence she shall be taken, man. All right? Make bright the arrows, man. All right? Go ahead, brother.
Go ahead.
God, it says, for this is the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai of hosts in the land of the Chaldees.
That's right.
Come against her from the uttermost border, open her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly.
Yep.
Let nothing of her be left.
Yep.
Slay all her bullocks. Let them go down to the slaughter.
Yep.
Woe unto them, for their day is come.
Yep. So woe unto you Americans, man, for your day is come. All right? While you people are over here frolicking and mirth over here in America, you got a third world war brewing right now, man. Okay? You got an economic collapse at your front doors.
All right?
All right? The prices of your food is going to go up. It is going to take just one day you're going to wake up and all hell going to be broke loose over here, man. And that's going to be so beautiful, bro. It's
We
like
the cups now with the economic collapse.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
Once that shit drop, man, then everybody gonna wake up, man.
It happened before, during the Great Depression.
Yeah. Hey, it was slated to be way worse than that
That's
this
what
time.
happened.
Yeah.
But hold on, but the reason why it happened because America was basically doing a lot of business deal with a lot of foreign countries. But then after the war, America started to get greedy. So basically somebody on the inside said, hey, get all your money out the stock. All them other countries started taking their money out of the NYSE. So all these people started taking their money out of the stock exchange. That's why whenever you used to go to the bank back in that time, they say, hey, gold. You give me gold and I give you money. But now they keep your gold and your dollars back by nothing. You have a Ferrari, you have a $500,000 house. That's cool, but that money has no value. It's a fiat currency. It's only backed by fear, and you believe in it has currency. So all the other countries are like, you know what? We're done with the American dollar. Here go all your bonds back. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna deal in our own currency. We're gonna deal with gold and silver. Why do you think all these countries are buying up silver and gold for?
Right.
Because they're not using the dollar anymore. The petrodollar has no economic value anymore.
Right.
You people think you think you living good right now because you go buy you a hot dog and go buy you some beer. It's not working like that anymore.
Go ahead.
I'll Esau them like that. Hope you have a great night.
Con. It says, woe unto them, for their day is come, the time of their visitation. The voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon, to declare in Zion the vengeance of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
And that's what we're doing. We're declaring in Zion the vengeance of the Most High, man. All right, and with Lord's will, if we be part of that number, we be found worthy, we're going to be saved out of it. All right? Go ahead.
Con. To declare in Zion the vengeance of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, our power, the vengeance of his temple. called together
And the temple, which is the people.
I was just gonna say that. Yep.
All right?
I was just gonna say
The
that.
vengeance of this temple. But we are the temple of the Most High. Okay? The Spirit dwelleth in us, man. Go ahead.
You just said it too. I was gonna say the brother said it. 1 Corinthians 3:9 said we are the Most High's husbandry. We are His temple. We are His building. Hey, it tells you in 1 Corinthians, the 11th chapter. God, Yahweh, He's the head. I respect that. These idiots are here.
Hey, but that's how Babylon is, man. Motherfucking trains blowing the horn, the whistle, or the trumpet, and your ass blinded looking the other way, man. Penning instructions about to come slap your ass straight to death, man. But you all in the sauce looking the other way, man.
But that's us ringing the alarm. But you know, let everybody get back to the lesson because they just kind of let you get back to it. But we are the temple, though. That's all I want to say.
Go ahead.
Con. Jeremiah 50. Jeremiah 50 verse 29. Call together the archers.
Yep, call together the archers, and that's all the nations that have nuclear missiles. Those are the modern day archers. Okay? Go ahead.
Call together the archers against Babylon.
Call them against Babylon, man. Go ahead.
All ye that bend the bow.
So all you that got missiles, even if you got one missile,
Let that bitch loose.
North Korea.
let it go.
They got like 12.
missiles
I think they got like 12 of them.
have a couple of them.
Hey, I think they got 12 nukes over there. But they're like, shit, we gonna set these bitches off.
Let them fuckers
I've
go.
been waiting on to drop these motherfuckers right here.
Hey, now you see Harlem Nights, right?
Yeah, they stop shooting that little motherfucker.
Stop shooting that little motherfucker. You killed my brother. Hey, still let that bitch go.
Let it off.
Go, man.
Hey, because a bullet is a bullet and the missile is a missile.
Yeah.
It's all needful. Go ahead and shoot. I only got 12. Well, hey,
Man,
let 'em off.
let that shit go, man. You know?
The Lord made you made it for a reason.
Hey, because they're going to be destroyed after this anyway.
Hey, in boxing, you been training all year. Let them hands go. Let them go.
If I may add real quick, that movie T.I. Joe, I forgot the name of it, but pretty much they was at the round table.
Cobra.
Yep.
Cobra.
They was at the round table.
I seen
all
that
right,
part.
and they had all the nations. All right, North Korea was there. All right, they had all the presidents. All right, and they all had that button in front of them, man. All right, and what did that button represent? The pushing of those thermonuclear missiles. And all the nations shot their arrows, man. Which the modern day arrow, all right, is the missiles, man. All right, so I just want to bring that out. That's why Isaiah 9 says, "This war shall be a burning fuel of fire," man. You know,
All the archers.
that's right, man.
Go ahead.
Verse 29, call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about, let none of them escape, recompense her according to her work,
Yep.
according to all that she hath done unto her.
Because even though the Lord is bringing vengeance for us, man, he gonna allow the other nations to let off too, man. Because Edom has been hammering the whole earth. You know, that's showing you how just the Most High is, man. All right.
Hey, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, we was talking about that and bombing all these other nations, man.
And shit, man.
Look at Iraq, look at Syria, all these different places that's been leveled from America dropping their bombs on there. I remember a while back I did an article on this talking about Donald Trump drop a bomb every 12 minutes, man. These nations gonna get their rocks off over here, man.
They gonna be able to get off.
They gonna be able to let that shit off. They gonna, hey man, remember I told you about that shit, man? Finally they gonna be able to let loose, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you know I told you not to be fucking around. Your ass ain't want to listen, but now I'm about to let loose with that belt, man.
Remember you let that shit off on me, right?
Yeah.
Same thing, you know.
It's kind of like
it's on you.
It's like the bully in school that always beating you up.
Yep.
And one day you just started, take a couple lessons, you come back, a couple years later, hey, what's up? Oh, it's you again. Yeah, motherfucker, but guess what? I ain't the same motherfucker you were.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do your ass in now.
You ain't take my lunch
man.
money,
Something about that vengeance. What Pac said.
I ain't a killer,
I'm not a
but
killer,
don't
but
push
don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy.
You know?
And if you a man and you like pussy, you know how that feels.
Yeah.
I'm just being blunt, man.
So vengeance is the sweetest joy next to getting that, man. Whenever you do your thing with your woman, that's how vengeance feels. Like, yeah, boy, it feels good.
They say that basically. It says it's a righteous thing to recompense those that tribulate.
Yeah, we read it.
Con.
Read it.
It's the spirit, brother. The same body.
Go ahead, up.
Jeremiah chapter 50, verse, continuing on in verse 29, it says, recompense her according to her work,
Yep.
according to all that she hath done unto her. For she hath been proud against Yahweh Shem Shai,
Yep.
against the Holy One of Israel.
Against the Holy One of Israel. You've been proud, man. So what? The Lord is going to raise up nations to take you out, man. Okay? And think about it, man. You know when you over somebody, and you know you've been treating them like shit. You know when the tables turn, you ain't going to expect no mercy. Like, damn, I've been treating them like shit. Well, I know I'm finna get my ass handed to me.
Yeah, some people be scared of shit.
Yeah, like, damn.
Prime example, brother. The beginning of Django.
Oh, yeah. Now, boys.
Nah, hey.
Hold on.
Hey, now you remember that? What you call it? You got a cupcake or
Yeah.
some shit? You got
Something.
a muffin or some
Yeah,
shit?
you remember I gave you my
remember
last
that one
muffin?
time I gave you that?
No.
Yeah, I was walking over to him just like this. Man, it went
Told his
vengeance.
ass up.
Man, ain't nothing like it, bro.
Yeah.
That vengeance. Django's a perfect example.
And that's judgment, bro.
Ooh, beautiful. Vengeance of Yahweh by Shem Shai. The Lord said we is his wife, right? And he come back to get us. What happened with Django? They took his wife.
Oh yeah.
And he went and got his wife. He showed his vengeance upon Esau. The Most High gonna show the same vengeance plus all the other nations, man.
And 2/3, old Stevie up in there.
Yeah, Stevie.
I done seen all this
Oh,
kneecapping.
they get your ass. Oh, that cool
Yeah.
ass nigga.
But then, hey, well, he wound up finishing his ass off too, right there in the big house.
What when he said, "Oh, sweet Jesus, let me kill this nigga."
Yeah, he was. He's like, you ever heard of kneecapping? And then he wound up going down. I think that was the same movie where he wound up getting killed and burnt in the same house with the rest of the damn heathen. But if not, there was a slavery movie like that where they all wound up. I think it was like Miss whatever, this lady, whatever. They all wound up dying in the same house together, man. They all got burnt up together, man. The heathen and the 2/3 of our people, man.
House of Babylon, you said you turned up too.
You said you had something?
Oh yeah, I did. Revelation, chapter 18, verse 6. Rewarded her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled to her double. And if you go into Proverbs, the 4th chapter, that cup is of violence, man. And all they have done was given us violence. So the Lord said, do double unto her. And that goes right back to Jeremiah 49 and 11, if I'm not mistaken. But the Lord said, them who were not supposed to drink the cup have drunken it, have surely drunken it. But you who have not drunken it, you shall surely drink it. You shall not go unpunished. So the Lord said, we're going to do double unto you what you've done to us. And the prime example of that, just to back the brother up, and I'm going to give it back to him. Revelation 13, 9 and 10. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. That's exactly what that's talking about. Eye for eye and tooth for a tooth.
I got a quick one just to back you brothers up. Obadiah 1 and 15 and 16. For the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. For as you have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as they had not been.
God, and Esau has drunk us dry, bro.
Yeah.
Like, drained us.
Even to the dregs thereof, wrang us all the way out, man.
Esau wrung us out, bro. Man, Esau did a number on us, bro. But what? The point is, all right, the Lord is going to raise us up, man, in these last days. All right?
Hey, real quick, how the Esau's destroyed us to now we just basically the walking dead, man. We walking around dead as fuck, but Esau gonna ultimately reward her double. Not only you gonna be the walking dead with no power in your hand while you still walking around here, eventually you gonna get exterminated, man. So like scripture say, do unto her double. All right, you try to exterminate us all the way, man. You didn't destroy us in our mind, man. We gonna have you the same way, but then ultimately you gonna be exterminated off the face of the earth, man. All right.
That's it on that.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So with that, man, Lord, whether you're edified, we're gonna get ready to close it out, man. We're gonna give all praise, glory, and honor
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash.
double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone that taught us his truth, and blessings to all you sincere laborers out there pushing his truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty. Shalom.
Shalom.
Brian.